called the Thought Emerita. Okay, we can change our settings anytime. That's good. We don't have to like exit out to adjust it. How's the audio, by the way? It's not too loud or anything? I hope not. If it is, I'll adjust it as we go. Cutscenes are definitely loud. They need some... I wish there was an audio setting just for cutscenes. So there's two paths, straight all the way up, and then the second floor.
There's only a limited amount of Amrita we can extract from this.
Indeed, the pilots have served their purpose.
The death of the leader of Japan will spark a war.
Oh.
And a wonderful opportunity to acquire more Amrita.
Once tomorrow's execution takes place, we will get our hands on a compass that will lead us to that Amrita.
With enough Amrita, we could subdue Spain, perhaps even the world.
Dude.
The day when England reigns supreme is near.
But our beloved queen thinks of Amrita as nothing more than gold or gemstones.
We must find them before our nation's rivals do.
So this is probably the right way.
Edward Kelly, you will go to Japan.
Edward Kelly.
It seems it would be to our advantage to keep the wars alive. We cannot gain Amrita if blood does not flow.
So they want to execute the leader of Japan to start a war to gain these Amrita, which is like a magical gemstone, so that they can get stronger and just conquer the world. And they want to do it under the Queen's nose. Oh. So we have practically no health even with the armor on. It takes like 2 hits and we're dead. So we've got to be extremely careful. That was a strong attack. So it looks like we don't lose whatever source that we have yet. That's like later on. Okay, the Black Tower. From the time of its creation, the Tower of London has served as both home for Britain's rulers and execution grounds for its criminals. In more recent times, it has also become inhabited by a large number of ravens, ever since it became prohibited to kill them within the tower. The reason? A certain wizard proclaiming that killing of crows and ravens would lead to the destruction of England itself. Now every inch of the tower is riddled with these birds, giving the entire area an eerie, unsettling aura. The killing of crows and ravens would lead to the destruction of England. It sounds like whoever this wizard is, he uses those crows and ravens to, I don't know, maybe observe him. Maybe he's like Odin the Allfather. Ooh, battle axe. Okay, changing weapons. Allows you to swap melee or ranged weapons. You can equip up to 2 of each at the same time from the status menu. It is vital to equip weapons best suited to the battles you face. Endeavor to master all weapons and understand them in an instant, the right one for a fight. However, you are limited to whatever you can physically carry. Pay attention to your surroundings and choose them wisely. So there's a weight system. Oh yeah, right there. Equipment weight 4.8 out of 29.5. So we have a level 2 weapon, the battle axe. So there is weapon. Oh, and it says right there familiarity. So I'm guessing the more you use the weapon, the better you get at using it. Maybe it costs less stamina to use and does more damage. But you have to. Apparently, if I'm using this one, but I'm not using this bastard sword, they are different. Oh, they also have. This one has parry critical versus parry 5. Ability. Okay. How can I, enemies defeated damage bonus D. Attack from behind plus 7.3%. So that does 115 versus 70. And it gets a bonus for defeating enemies. And it gets a bonus for attacking from behind. Interesting. Why does this get 2 blue bars and this has 1? Saying it needs 2 blue bars to get its max skill. So, from what I'm seeing is we have level base for each weapon. We have rarities, because yellow seems to be like rarer than white. I'm guessing that's like uncommon and this is common. And every weapon has its own separate stats. This one has parry critical, while this one has parry. I'm guessing... Oh yes, there's the button. Help. Alright. Familiarity and kin indicates how much you have used an item. The higher your familiarity, the stronger an item's abilities, and the more Amrita you will obtain when you offer the item at a shrine. So Amrita is our, like, resource. Kind of like souls are resources in, like, Dark Souls. I have not played Dark Souls before, but I have played Code Vein. That's Code Vein and Code Vein and Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Silksong are the only Dark Souls games I've played. But this is my second, like, Dark Souls game. Okay. Attack affects how much damage your weapon causes on enemies. Yes. Parry critical increases when your health is low. So you get a 10% parry if your health is low. Attack multiplier affects your attack power. The degree to which heart affects attack. The degree to which strength affects attack, and the degree to which skill affects attack. Okay, so those are our stats that we can increase, I'm guessing. Skill, strength, heart. So this works better with a heart user. Break affects how severely an enemy's guard is broken, and parry affects how much ki is lost when blocking an enemy attack. So this one, the one we're using, has a better ki than the other one. The battle axe has less of a parry, but a better break. So it's better at breaking enemy guard, but it's not as great as parrying. And it's strength based, while this is heart based. Okay. How did it say we switched weapons again? I already forgot. RB plus left and right for range. I mean, what melee? RB plus up and down for ranged. Okay. So this room's now clear. I don't know how I missed this chest. Runka. That's the spear the guy was using. So it does more damage than the bastard sword. And it does have a special attack, strong key attack key damage. So its strong attacks do more damage by 3.3%. It is a body skill based weapon. It's a higher break and a higher parity and a higher damage multiplier. So all around it is just a better weapon than our bastard sword. That's even with the +5 on parry. And it's got a longer range. Alright. I definitely like that better. Are there charge attacks? No. We don't need to heal right now. We're already full health, so I'm not going to worry about that. This is where the two guys were talking. Hello. Oh yeah, I love that range right there. That's some really good range. Okay, so we can drop all the way down and die. That's an option. Ooh, a higher rarity guard hat. So this one that we have has damage reduction and receive firearms damage. Okay, so they both have the same. This one has a +1 toughness though, and a higher receive damage for firearms. Does not change how it looks though, does it? No. So we now got a level 2 weapon, hat. So that means if we wanted to, we can just, in the tutorial, farm better gear. Tower of London Guard gloves. Bare-handed attack damage. Cool. I bet there's a build you can do out there where it's just fisticuffs all the way. Oh yes, there's what I want to look at. Status. Okay. Body affects life and resistance to poison and paralysis. Weapons mainly affected spears. Okay, so body's mainly for spears. Heart affects ki. Weapons mainly affected are swords and bows. So we will be getting bows. That's kind of cool. Stamina affects life and how much weight you carry. So body and stamina affects your life. And that just affects ki. Weapons mainly affected cannons. Oh, that sounds fun. Strength affects the amount required to activate special effects of heavier weapons and armor. Weapons mainly affected are axes and odachi. Odachi are just big swords. Skill affect the amount required to activate special effects or of more technical weapons and armor, such as dual swords and tonfas and guns. Dexterity affects determines the effect and capacity of your ninjutsu. Weapons mainly affected Kusarigama. Magic affects the determines the effect and capacity of Onmyo magic, and spirit affects the power of your guardian spirit. So I'm guessing that's that little chick that follows us. She's our guardian spirit. So she can fight. That's cool. She got spears, swords, bows, cannons, axes, odachi, tool swords, tonfa, guns. So we have cannons and guns. Kusarigama, I love Kusarigama. They're really fun weapons. Good old sickle and chain. Onmyo magic. So we got ninjutsu and magic. So that's just two different types of. We definitely have a lot of options for how we can build. That sounds like it's going to be fun to learn and get into. I might try like tonfas, Kusarigama, or like ninjutsu. But ninjutsu and Kusarigama use the same stat. Yeah. Okay, there's more. Level affects how much your skills and abilities have advanced. Okay. Amrita is how much that the currency you currently possessed. Life remaining. Tact and evasion consume ki, but it regenerates over time. Equipment weight. Okay, agility. How agile your movement is. Changed based on weight of your equipment. So right now we're grade A. So we have gold and Amrita. So that's two different currencies. Break affects how severely enemies' guard is broken. And that's for blocking attacks. Toughness is resistant to guard breaks and ki damage. And defense, it says how much damage you take. So we got fire, water, wind, lightning, earth, poison, paralysis, and yokai realm. Resistance to the yokai realm. Normally, a human's ki drains at an alarming rate in the yokai realm, but this resistance lessens the effect. So we will be traveling to the demon realm. I'm guessing this is the right way. Got a new coat.